Hello everybody, this is an update on day 6 in the evening. This was a 0 day for me. I'm here at Neal's Gap. I stayed in the rabbit cabin of the Blood Mountain cabin little resort area, which just happens to be down from Neal's Gap about 200 yards. And these little cabins just situated here on this creek kind of makes it nice. If you are hiking and are in a foursome, it's about the same price as staying at the hostel, and he actually does your laundry for you. If you are alone like I am, then it's a little pricey. $72 a day was the hiker rate, but I wasn't really in the mood for a lot of snoring at all. Recovery day today is what today was. A recovery day. Healing up from coming down Blood Mountain. My knee is feeling a lot better. I actually could climb the stairs up to the second loft here, and ready to get hiking again. Traded in my hammock is set up for a tent. Big Agnes Fly Creek. Would rather have the copper spur, but it was a little bit heavier. Trying to go lighter, try to bring down my pack weight down to, still stayed about 20. I guess I must have weighed it wrong at some point in time, but at least according to their scales, it stayed around 25 pounds, which I can't see actually being the case because I replaced 4 pounds with under 2 pounds, so I've lost some weight, but a lot of volume, and that's where I was right now. The biggest concern is that just every morning I get up, I have to just spend so much time trying to micro-pack to get everything in that this should be a lot easier to get up and go now. So, off at 8 o'clock in the morning, and I'll give you an update tomorrow. Other than that, just enjoy the sound of the babbling brook or the running creek or whatever you want to call it, but it's kind of nice. Well, the top of the morning to you, everybody. This is day 7 of my Appalachian Trail through hike, and took a 0 at Neal's Gap, the Blood Mountain cabins, as you know, and climbed up out of Neal's Gap today over a couple of mountains. Got a nice little flat spot here where I could give you kind of a mid-morning update. Knee started off real well. Got a couple more pops, a little more pain, and maybe one of those things that I'm just gonna have to live with and be careful with for a while. Maybe try a different kind of I got knee bands right now. I may have to graduate to a brace and see how that does. Long stretch with a little water through here, trying to get the low gap, which is 11 miles. The guy that wanted me to walk with him is not doing real well, so I don't know if we're going to make it or not. We might have a low water night like we had on the top of 3 ridges with my kids in 1997, where we had no water to hardly make dinner with. We may be in one of those situations tonight. Next 5 days we got rain coming in. It's supposed to be 70 today, but wind's been blowing a little bit. Actually nice hiking. Very nice hiking weather. So anyway, let you see what a little bit of the trail looks like. This section's actually relatively nice in comparison to what I just came down, because there's no way I would have been able to film this, as it was pretty much going down rocky stairs, slipping and sliding. Slip, sliding away. That's from my daughter. Slip, sliding away. It's from my son, Gavin. Slip, sliding away. It's from my son, Brandon. Get a little singing out of me. It's probably going to be it for the whole trip. So enjoy it while it lasted. Anyway, you know what? Life is good. Go out and live it, everybody. Go out and get a piece of life and go live it. Whatever that dream is, go grab onto it with both horns and ride it and not let go. Anyway, this is a mid-morning update, day 7. Talk to you later. Well, it's the getting towards the end of the day. The shadows are getting long. The sun is turning golden. Got a couple hours of sunset yet, and about 2.5 more miles to go to Low Gap Shelter, where we hope to be able to find a place to camp, since we are about the last to probably getting in there tonight. The birds are singing. It's really pretty. This is a nice section of trail. There's been some sections today that have just beat us up with a lot of rocks, stepping up, stepping down, climbing, turning. But this has kind of got a nice gradual descent to it, although I gotta say the cardio going up is hard, and sometimes the steps and the knees. But man, the constant having to brake going down and toe jamming into your shoes and pounding on your poor arches does take its toll. After all, force is equal to mass times acceleration, right? All you physicists out there. And gravity, man, she can be a real witch at times. Anyway, we'll talk to you later. Bye. Well, at the end of this is now day 8, Thursday. As a quick recap for yesterday, man, we finally made it in. That was the longest 4.4 miles, and everybody else here says there's no way that was 4.4 miles. That was a lot longer. It just kept going and going and going, and every time we thought we were on the final descent down into Low Gap, it just another rise and another climb, just kept going. But we finally got here. 11 mile day yesterday, pretty beat. We're gonna be the last out of the camp, not necessarily because of me, but the guy that is walking with me right now needs a little extra help and encouragement, and looking for me to give it to him. And he's not in any hurry. And we're only going to do 7 miles today. We're going to go into oh shoot, can't remember the name of the shelter now. Blue Mountain maybe. Stay the night, 7 miles, and then tomorrow we'll just do 3 miles down to Unicoi Gap and go into the hostel. It's supposed to be raining a lot more tomorrow, so tomorrow may be more conducive to a hostel stay. Not really excited about the top of the I think top of Georgia. Heard some disappointing things about it, how they're very hospitable. But hey, that was last year. Maybe this is New Year, and who knows? Maybe the person who said it was not very nice, because sometimes that happens. So anyway, today is the start of day 3. It's supposed to be drizzly for most of the morning, and maybe clearing up with a chance of an isolated rain shower. So we'll see how it goes. Haven't hiked in the rain yet, so got that experience waiting for me, right? No rain, no pain, and I got plenty of that. No pain, and I want that. See you later. Well, for my grandkids, I'm doing a little cloud walking today. Walking in the clouds. Very serene, very nice. Hear the condensation dripping off the branches. Just walked by a little, not even a waterfall, more of a seepage coming off the rocks, and got a good handful of it. Washed my beard, get all the food grime out of it. A guy came by just a minute ago wearing a Navy shirt. I got talking. He's medically discharged from the war, and he's got a flag. That he's hiking with.
with all of his buddies' names on it. Who were killed. I know I've got a flag with me. I know Clark's got a flag with him. I have a feeling there's a lot of that going on this trail. A lot of healing. We'll see you later.